Hello, welcome to part 2 of how to pick stocks for momentum trading. In the previous video, we learned how to create a watch list and plan your day. In this video, we'll continue to analyze stocks and build a process around how to pick stocks for the week and create a watch list for yourself. At the end of the video, we'll create a watch list for you. So stick around and watch the video till the end. If you want to be part of such sessions, follow us on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description. So let's get started. So BHEL again, if you look at it, it took a resistance a cup and holder, cup and handle, whatever you call it. It took resistance once, twice, thrice, four times, gave a breakout, gave a false breakout, came down, but again never made a new low. On daily, it's about to make a new swing high. On daily, if you look at it, it formed a double bottom. It was taking resistance, a trend line breakout. If you look at it, retested, formed a new high, came back down, forming a new support. So again, if you look at it now, there are 4 to 5, like since almost 7 days, it traded within the range. Now it is about to give a breakout above 88. I would be more than comfortable to take it. And there is some resistance around 90-92, but if it takes out 90-92, I'll get 96 reward as easily. Now, if you look at it, we traded it on 5th June. This was with our premium members. On 5th June, if you look at it, once, twice, thrice, 4 times, taking the resistance at the same level. And I'll zoom out just a second. Taking the resistance from the same level, we entered over here, we exited over, we took the trade, and if you can hold it till the end, it's great. We only take intraday trade, so we definitely exited on the same day. So again, it is forming a similar pattern. So if you look at it, similar levels. Gave a breakout yesterday itself, but if you zoom in, it is again coming back for a retest. So if you bound, if you can take it on Monday about 88, 87.4, 88, whatever is comfortable according to your setup, it is about to give momentum next week. So another stock that on my watch list would be Bank of Baroda. I just mark it red, and on red it is my weekly watch list. So that's a thing I do. So make a smaller watch list out of the 200 stocks that I analyze. So Bank of Baroda, if you look at it, strong uptrend. It is an uptrend. If you look at it, strong uptrend, facing the resistance at the same level, consolidating around the same area. Formed a good consolidation base. Again, forming a ascending triangle out here. Good, good candle, good bullish engulfing pattern on daily time frame. Now, if you look at it on 15 minutes, I'll zoom out a bit. Just a second. I'll zoom out a bit. Now, whenever it crosses this trend line, I'll be more than comfortable to take it. So this trend line, so again, I'll wait for this high to be taken out. I mark my alert, and whenever it crosses, I'll take it with a stop loss, whatever is comfortable with me on that day. So first basic rules, create a watch list through Excel, pick out the stocks, add comma to it, just add it on TradingView, make your watch list, whatever you're trading. If you're an intraday trader, make a watch list for Nifty 50, Nifty FNO stocks, whatever is comfortable. If you want to invest, if you're looking to invest in small cap, make a list of small cap stocks, whatever. And go through each stock. If you do it for a week or two, a month or two, you will automatically know which stocks are in an uptrend because you'll be looking at those charts every day. So right now, I know Reliance is bouncing from a strong support. I know because I'll be looking at those charts repeatedly every day, reading charts like every day, taking time for it will do wonders for your analysis and even risk management. So made a watch list. I'll pick out stocks based on my you. If you have your own setup, go for it. But make sure it is your. If you're looking for a bullish trade, make sure that a trend for higher time frame is bullish. Your probability of winning through that trade would be more. So go with the higher time frame trend. Make analysis on 15 minutes. Make consolidation. Suppose triangles, use triangles, double bottoms near supports, candlestick patterns. Use all of that. Make 2-3 criterias for yourself that if it is giving a double bottom, showing at the bottom it formed an engulfing pattern or a spinning top or spinning bottom or anything like that. Have your own criterias, backtest it, look at the previous charts. You'll get a fair idea of how the charts works. Go for it. Spend some time with the charts. You'll have a watch list ready. Mark your alerts. If you don't have a TradingView Premium, mark your alerts on your application like Upstock, Zerodha, whatever it is. You can mark your alerts there. Be ready, be prepared. Like mark your levels, mark your SL before the market starts. You will be more than happy to enter. Like, you'll be ready. You'll be more confident to take the trade. You won't have two mindsets. Have a trailing stop loss methodology around it कि इतना प्रॉफिट आया तो मुझे इतना तो प्रॉफिट लेना ही है, तो अपना स्टॉप लॉस बढ़ाते जाओ. Have different things. मतलब have you need three things basically: your mindset, analysis, and risk management. So with this, your analysis part would get better each day. Risk management part, once you start taking those trades, you'll understand how you're taking your trades. Don't take big positions. You'll understand how to build your positions around it. You'll automatically know. You'll have a gut feeling that this setup is extremely good once you're like even now I know if one stock is bullish, other stock is also bullish. Which one is better? I can easily do it because I have that experience with me reading charts. What works for me, I know what works for me. So first answer to analysis is what works for me. Find your own setup because you'll find thousands of setups each day in the market. You won't be able to catch every move. So find your own setup. First thing is that know your setup कि मुझे engulfing pattern पे trade करना है अराउंड सपोर्ट, तो मैं एंगल्फिंग पैटर्न अराउंड सपोर्ट ट्रेड करूंगा, मैं बार बार उसको ट्रेड लूंगा. सो आई नो व्हाट वर्क्स. मतलब मैं उसके साथ और चीजें ऐड करने की कोशिश करूंगा मेरी प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ाने के लिए. बट आपको आइडिया होगा कि मूवमेंट कैसी होती है जनरली एंगल्फिंग पैटर्न के बाद. वो थोड़ा थोड़ा नीचे आ सकता है एंगल्फिंग क्योंकि स्ट्रॉन्ग मूव कैंडल होगा, उसका थोड़ा थोड़ा नीचे आएगा, फिर वो वापस अप ट्रेंड में जाने लग जाएगा रीटेस्ट करने के बाद. सो डू दैट. इट विल हेल्प योर माइंडसेट टू बिकॉज यू विल बी प्रिपेयर्ड बिफोर द मार्केट स्टार्ट्स. Or even with investments, you know how your investments will work. You will have a setup around it. Well, you will eventually build a setup around it. So work towards that. So mindset would be better because you are already prepared. You're not looking for new entries. You'll mark your alerts. You'll be prepared for it. And risk management with experience. Once you take once you decide your stop loss, place it. Once you take the trade, place your stop loss in the system like Zerodha पे, Upstocks पे, जो भी यूज करते हो उस पर स्टॉप लॉस डाल दो. और उसके बाद जब प्रॉफिट में जाने लग जाए 1:2 आ गया, 1:3 आ गया, तो आप अपना स्टॉप लॉस कॉस्ट पे ले आओ या जो भी आपका सेटअप मूविंग एवरेज यूज करते हो मूविंग एवरेज यूज करो ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस के लिए. कोई टेंशन नहीं. तो इस वे में आप अपना सेटअप बेटर करते रहोगे ईच डे और आप मार्केट के पहले प्रिपेयर्ड रहोगे. तो अगर आपको इंट्राडे ट्रेड करना है तो ये आपको डेली करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट्स देख रहे हो तो आप वीकली वीकली पे आप सैटरडे संडे को बैठो, वीकेंड पे आप स्विंग ट्रेड्स लेना चाहिए, वीकेंड पे बैठो कि ये वीक में क्या हुआ, आपका पूरा लिस्ट देखो. उसमें फिर नया लिस्ट बनाओ कि ये अगर अगले वीक में यहाँ ब्रेकआउट देता है मुझे अलर्ट आ जाना चाहिए, मैं इजीली एंट्री ले लूँ. तो मैं एंट्री ले लूंगा, फिर उसको स्टॉप लॉस के साथ होल्ड करते रहूंगा. तो मेरा अगर मैं ऑफिस भी जा रहा हूँ तो मुझे कंटिन्यूसली ध्यान नहीं देना. मैं हर वीक सिर्फ आधा घंटा 1 घंटा, इवेंचुअली स्टार्टिंग में टाइम लगेगा बिकॉज यू हैव टू गो थ्रू दो स्टॉक्स. बट इवेंचुअली व्हेन यू आर अवेयर अबाउट द ट्रेंड, मतलब हर वीक वही चार्ट देख रहे हो तो आपको पता रहेगा. तो इट विल टेक ऐसे हाफ एन आवर से ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा आपको ऑनेस्टली. वीकेंड पे बैठो, सैटरडे संडे एक टाइम निकालो, आधा 1 घंटा निकालो. अपने अपने इन्वेस्ट स्विंग ट्रेड्स लेने, आप उस पर एनालाइज करके उस पर लेवल्स मार्क कर दो, अलर्ट लगा दो. जब अलर्ट आए तब बस 5-10 मिनट एंट्री ले लो, स्टॉप लॉस लगा दो और भूल जाओ. फिर आप अगले वीक देखोगे तो भी चलेगा, स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो गया. अगर आपके पास बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं है, अगर आपके पास टाइम है तो रोज मार्केट का टाइम 3 o'clock के आसपास देख लो कि क्या कर रहा है. अगर अच्छा खासा मोमेंटम आ गया, आपको निकालना है जो भी आपका, अगर 3 बजे आपको डिसीजन लेना है स्टॉप लॉस ट्रेल करना है, वो आप 3 बजे डिसीजन ले लो एवरी डे. तो going to office, not having time can't be an excuse for not being able to trade in the market honestly. वीकेंड पे जितना टाइम मिले आप सीखने की कोशिश करो और एनालाइज करने की कोशिश करो कि इसका मतलब सीखना मतलब बेसिक टेक्निकल एनालिसिस क्या होता है, और उसके बाद एनालाइज करने की कोशिश करो. जैसे जैसे आप अप्लाई करते रहोगे आप ट्रेड करने लग जाओगे, आपकी ट्रेड ऑब्जर्व करने लग जाओगे, आपकी एनालिसिस विद इन अ ईयर बहुत ही अच्छी हो जाएगी. मजा मतलब आपको किसी की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. Till now, we picked out three stocks. One is BHEL, Bank of Baroda, Indian Hotels. Other stocks I'll look at is Titan. Titan, I'll look to build entries. I'll market it as this. HDFC Bank is around, if you look at weekly charts, is another stock on our radar. It is on a good support, trading around good support. Look at it. And if you formed another trend line from here, it is around a good support on good supports on daily. If you see, it is good engulfing, kind of an engulfing pattern. So it can be a false breakout. So we look to enter, like, build positions in HDFC Bank this week if it gives a trend line breakout. So it could be either ways. If it takes out this low, we might look at bearish side trades. If it goes up from here, we'll look at, and it has been consolidating. Well, if you look at it, it hasn't been able to make a high for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For a stock like HDFC Bank, it has been consolidating for a while now. So we are looking to build bullish. Well, I would be more comfortable to take bullish trades in it. So once it gives a trend line breakout on hourly or 50 minutes, I'll be more than happy to take the trades. So HDFC Bank would be another stock. IndusInd Bank looks amazing. Banks in general look amazing, so banks should be on your radar. Gave a all-time high breakout. This could be the kind of profit booking candle. So again, if it comes near this, or again forms a trend line on hourly something, not right now, but again, if it continues to go down and forms a trend line out here, I'll be more than happy to take a trade. And if it takes this high out, definitely a good stock to trade in. So IndusInd would be another. Kotak I would avoid because completely sideways move, nothing to look at, bad candle, negative points for it. So definitely not. HDFC similar pattern to HDFC Bank. So that is why bullish on Nifty too. If HDFC and HDFC Bank give the breakout on the upside, we are more than going beyond the all-time high. So yeah, look at the consolidation once it takes out. See, I've marked the levels already because HDFC would be on my list. ITC has been a long uptrend, long uptrend. So another would be ITC is also looking good, taking out a new high. So on 15 minutes, if I find consolidation or it takes out this high, I'll be more than happy to take it. If it forms a trend line breakout, I'll take the trend line breakout. If it forms a base around this area, I'll try to. This is a good base, good resistance. If it forms a engulfing or a Harami pattern, bullish Harami pattern, I'll be more than happy to take a trade around the support. So that's how I plan for ITC. ITC is a good stock to have in our list. No, Bajaj Finance, no, Reliance, no. And Hindustan Unilever, look at the weekly charts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gave all the exits. Most of them would have, if you're in a swing trade, bearish engulfing pattern formed, but the very next week, it has covered all of it on daily. Once it takes out, even now, if it takes out around this high, also I can build positions on 50 minutes. Let's look at. See, give a breakout coming back for retest. Now I'll be more than comfortable to take it above this. So this is where I'll plan to take Hindustan Unilever. I marked my alert in my watch list. Good to go. Now next is Hindalco metal stocks. If you look at it weekly, it is trying to form a new support. It's a good around the trend line support. It is not exactly in an uptrend, but it's trying to form a new uptrend. Not the greatest of stocks, but if you look at it, consolidating for a while now. So another stock above this high, I'll be more than happy to take it above here or around here. So depending on the day, I'll place my entries here. I'm marking alert here. So Hindalco will be another stock that we'll be looking at. ICICI Bank, let me see, forming a bearish, like a downward trend line. Whenever it goes above this, it will be constantly, every week it will be in my watch list. After breaking the trend line. Till then, I would be looking to trade in ICICI Bank unless Bank Nifty becomes bearish or it takes down this low. Definitely, because the whole market's trend is positive right now. If it shows signs of weakness, I will look to short ICICI, because if you look at it, it has given a down trend line breakdown and it is retesting for now. So if it doesn't come back in the triangle within 1 or 2 days, then we can probably look at the trend line breakout, downward trend line breakout. So not on my watch list right now. So probably next week. M&M, like I said, good weekly candle breakout. It is at a resistance, but on weekly it looks strong because it didn't give a closing out here. But now if it has given a closing above this candle, so it's a good trade to go build positions in. So again, if you want to take an entry, if your setup matches around this level, go ahead, mark your alert here. M&M. Right now I'm looking at bullish trades. If you go down, because it's Wipro would be a negative trade. So Breakdowns everywhere. Not really keen because it has been a long fall. I wouldn't be looking at it. Bajaj Auto, good. Right now, the most stocks are bullish, so I wouldn't be looking at bearish stocks for now, but it has formed a kind of an engulfing pattern. So Bajaj Auto to kind might see profit booking at these levels. It might go sideways, it might see a sharp fall, but you'll have to have your own setup around it to trade it. It will be volatile. So yeah, TCS, let's look at it. Not really great sideways. BPCL, we are bullish on it. We might trade it continuously throughout the week. So BPCL is another stock. ONGC, look at it. BPCL and ONGC are almost in the same lines, but if you look at the charts, ONGC doesn't look as good as BPCL. So throughout the sector, I would prefer BPCL other than ONGC. So this is how we refine our trades also. TechM is another sideways stock. Hero MotoCorp formed like it was in our radar for bullish trades, but on Friday it really gave a bad closing, so we might avoid it for a while. It might go down. If you are a trend reversal trader, this might be a good setup for you. We are a trend following traders, so not we would avoid it. We'll wait for it to again be bullish. Apollo Hospitals is another stock that should be on your radar. Gave a breakout recently itself. We missed it. I missed it unfortunately, but again, if it forms some pattern around this area, some trend line, some support, some consolidation around here, I will more than happy to take entries in Apollo Hospital. Look at it. It made a new high, new swing high right now. So it would be on a bullish trend. So the hospitals is the next some stock, like one stock. Tata Consumers, I would looking at this candle, I would avoid it because if I'm looking to for a bullish trend, it has already given us good momentum. It might continue its move, but I personally would be comfortable if you have a setup around stocks already in momentum. Feel free to go ahead. Tata Consumer is a good stock to buy. It is again at resistance. I'd be more than comfortable to trade it above 900 if it consolidates for a few weeks around this area and then gives a breakout around 900. I will build swing positions around it. But from the bottom, I couldn't fetch the bottom. I couldn't trade this, so I'll leave it now. For a swing trade, intraday trades, you can definitely plan for long trades, but again, be careful because volatility might come in because it has given a long move. So yeah, Coal India no, Divis Lab no, Power Grid no. Power Grid looks good. Power Grid looks good. Let's look at weekly. Again, at about to give a breakout confirmation. Let's go to daily. Daily closing near 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day around the same area. Let's go to hourly. Let's mark my alert here. And when it goes up, breaks out, I'll take an entry. So simple, nothing complicated. Let's take Power Grid. Let's see how many stocks. 14 stocks already on our list, more than enough to trade for the week. You'll get around 7-8 trades definitely out of these, and 7-8 trades for the week, more than good enough. You'll probably get more, but more than good enough. So this is our watch list for the week. We are bullish, so these are all the bullish, generally bullish stocks. BAIL, Bank of Baroda, Indian Hotels, Titan, HDFC Bank, IndusInd, HDFC, ITC, and look at most of the trades are from Nifty 50. Even if you analyze these 50, you'll get more than enough for your watch list for the week. So whatever you're comfortable with, start with Nifty 50, then go to all the FNO stocks. See what schedule you can fit into. Just be consistent with it, and each day you'll get better at it. So just simple things. Recently, I posted a reel on Trent also. Trent was also similar. Nothing new, simpler. This is exactly the trade we were looking for in Trent. If you look at weekly, it was trading at all-time highs. Good upward trend. On daily, it saw consolidation around this area. On 15 minutes, it gave a breakout out here. We took the trade and look at the move. So momentum you might catch, and if you look at even lower time frames, if you want to build, it's risky, less probable, but small stop losses. So if you had taken on 5-minute consolidation, you might found an entry here, and with such a small stop loss, look at the rewards. So even a moving average, your moving average might have taken out over here. You would be able to hold all of this. So have your setup, build your setup. I give you a process to build your setup. Go ahead, analyze stocks. Now trend again. See, again, I got a 5 minute. It might not be a great 5 minute breakouts might not work as a one daily time frame breakout, but 15 minutes I'm getting a good entry. Hourly I'm getting a 5 minute I'm getting a good entry. More than happy to. Trend would be another stock that I would add to my watch list. So out of these stocks, go for it. Go build your own alerts. Set up your alerts. Be prepared for the market before. Uh, NTPC, IDFC First Bank all look good. NTPC we have posted on our Instagram, I guess last week. You can look at the chart. You can look at the analysis there. First Bank already gave a huge up move. So again, I'll wait for some consolidation because I am not comfortable to enter after such a long up move. So have that in mind. And IDFC First Bank fundamentally also is a good company, so nothing to worry if you're investing. But on intraday, you have to think about a lot of things because volatility always kicks in intraday. It's usually more. So yeah, I hope Gokul, I will have been able to make a watch list for you, a good watch list for you. Uh, any other questions that you have for
Sir,
me?
Talib. Talib. Kain, wantem. Talib.
There are a lot of bullish stocks, Gokul, so you'll have to refine your entries. Arpit, yeah, Arpit, do you have a question? Lupin is also looking good, Nikhil. It is honestly good. It should be on a watch list. There are a lot of stocks, to be honest, to be on your watch list. Everything looks bullish, but Nifty and Bank Nifty are resisting. I don't know why they are trading in the same range. It's because generally of the high weighted stocks that are not moving. The other stocks outside of Nifty, like the main weighted stocks like Reliance, HDFC Bank, HDFC, there has been good momentum for past 3 weeks, and it looks like it will continue. And once the support of HDFC Bank, Reliance kicks in, there could be huge moves in Nifty. Uh, we'll end our session here. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope it was worth your time. I hope you took out some pointers that you noted down that you're going to work on. Let me know your progress. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to DM us, text us on Telegram, text us on WhatsApp. We are available everywhere. So feel free to ask your questions. We are here to help you out, build your own setup. We might not give you our own setups. We'll help you with the mindset of building a setup. Because we have worked hard for our own setup. It might not work for you. It might work for you. We don't want to go through you build your trust because we have a good setup and then it doesn't work out for you and then you lose your trust. Instead, I'll help you build your own setup. That is much more better. I'll give you the process of it, not the result of it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining in. If possible, write down your reviews in the webinar group. It will motivate others who didn't join in today to join for the next session. Note down the things that you learned. If you have any feedback to make these sessions better, please note down. Feel free to post it on webinar group. Even if it is a bad review for it, we are okay with it. Those reviews is what will take us forward. So please take out a minute or two and drop your feedback on the webinar group. Thank you guys. See you guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good week coming forward. And I hope you join for other webinars that we keep hosting every week or two. Thank you guys. See you guys. I'm ending the session here. The recording will come on YouTube or we'll share the link to it in a day or two. Thank you guys. Bye bye. So this is how we end our session here. आपको जो भी doubts है, whatever doubts you have about this session, about trading or general some issue you're facing, you can feel free to ask your questions. I'll answer them honestly.